Whiskers of the Wild, The Lost Kitten's Journey.
Story 26. The First Warning.
Morning arrived quietly over the jungle, but something about it felt wrong. The orange kitten noticed it before anyone else did. The forest was usually loud at dawn. Birds filled the canopy with songs, insects buzzed through the air, and monkeys shouted across the treetops as if greeting the sun itself. But today the jungle seemed hesitant, as though the world had woken from an uneasy dream and had not yet decided whether it was safe to breathe again. The kitten stood at the mouth of the cave, staring into the trees. Behind him, his tiger siblings tumbled and wrestled in the grass, their striped tails flicking happily. One cub pounced on another, sending both rolling down a small slope with playful growls. Their mother watched from a nearby rock, her golden eyes calm and steady. Everything looked normal, but the kitten felt the difference. The air was dry. He stepped forward, sniffing the wind. Usually the morning breeze carried the smell of wet leaves and river mist. Today it smelled like dust. His ears twitched. Something else was missing. Birds. The branches above were nearly empty. He tilted his head, listening harder. A few distant calls echoed across the canopy, but they sounded thin and scattered, nothing like the chorus that usually filled the forest. "Why so quiet?" he murmured to himself. One of the tiger cubs bounded toward him. "Come play," his foster brother yowled, swiping playfully at his tail. The kitten forced a small smile and joined them, tumbling through the grass, but his mind stayed on the silence. Even while he played, he kept glancing upward. The forest felt like it was waiting. After a while, the tigress rose from her resting place. "Time to hunt," she rumbled softly. The cubs followed eagerly, bouncing through the undergrowth. The kitten trailed close beside them, his paws light against the dry earth. They moved deeper into the jungle. Normally, prey animals were easy to find near the river. Deer grazing in small clearings, rabbits darting through bushes, birds feeding along the banks. But today the clearing was empty. No deer, no rabbits. Even the insects seemed fewer. The tigress slowed, her eyes narrowing. She crouched low, scanning the grass. The cubs waited behind her, silent now, sensing the shift in her posture. The kitten noticed it too. The air had grown warmer. He walked toward the river and stopped. The water was lower than it should have been. Not empty, but thinner, slower, its banks exposed where they had once been covered. He stared at the cracked mud along the edge. The river had always been strong. It had taken him once. Seeing it weakened felt strange. Behind him, the tigress stepped beside the water and studied it for a long time. Her expression did not change, but her tail flicked slowly. The kitten looked up at her. "Is the river sick?" he asked quietly. The tigress did not answer at first. She lowered her head and drank, then lifted it again, gazing across the forest as if measuring something far beyond sight. "The forest is changing," she said at last. Her voice was calm, but it carried a weight the kitten had never heard before. The cubs did not understand. They splashed in the shallow water, chasing fish that darted through the stream. But the kitten watched the tree line. The silence had deepened. Far above, a single bird crossed the sky, not singing, not circling, but flying fast and straight, as if leaving. The kitten felt a chill run along his spine. Somewhere in the jungle, a branch snapped. The tigress lifted her head instantly. For a moment, nothing moved. Then the forest returned to stillness. She turned back toward the cubs. "We return to the cave," she said firmly. The cubs groaned in protest. "But we just got here. No hunting today?" The tigress ignored their complaints. The kitten walked beside her in silence. As they disappeared back into the trees, the wind stirred the dry leaves along the riverbank. The jungle watched them go. And far away, beyond the hills and rivers, the orange father continued his long journey west, unaware that the forest he searched for was beginning to change. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next adventure. Your support means the world to us. Let's keep growing together.